I want the youth to strive, whether it be culturally, physically, and spiritually. I am very big on culture. It's really important to me, and I hope that youth know that it is important to them as well. If it is lost, I don't think we will be able to move forward with our life as First Nations and how our culture is embedded with us in our genes and in our history and past. And I hope that the youth know that we are very resilient people, and I think that is important as well for the youth to know.
This week we've enjoyed a partnership with Lac Seul Education and the Training Centre of Excellence in Lac Seul. We have just accomplished Career Fair 2016. It's an event that we've been planning and building capacity with, and the students look forward to. We always anticipate about 500 students participating from all 3 of our elementary schools as well as the public schools in the town of Sioux Lookout. So we have, Sacred Heart, the Catholic school, Pelican Falls High School comes out, Queen Elizabeth District High School. 74 of our students catch the bus every day, and it's a chance for those students to come to our First Nation and visit and see the journey that the students make every day.
Welcome to Lac Seul, traditional home of the Lac Seul First Nation peoples. We need all of you to finish your education. It'll take you to new heights, be where you want to be.
We have 19 fashion models. Human Resource Superintendent. She has a university degree in HR, grade 12 diploma, and a 4-year apprenticeship. She is a utility arborist. She's an environmental technician. She has a college diploma, minimum of 2 years, university degree for 4 years. Went to college for 2 years as social services worker. Attended Lakehead University for 4 years. She is an environmental superintendent. She has an honors Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education. Canadian Ranger, loves being outdoors. She's a fire crew leader, incident commander level 5. In customer service. She's a young role model for Lac Seul First Nation. Her plan is to become a lawyer, and she wants to become a doctor at Lakehead University. She works for the Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry. She is a conservation officer.
I'm the education director in Lac Seul as well as the principal of all 3 elementary schools. Our communities are spread out. Generally, when I'm asked to respond in any one of the schools, it takes me about 20 minutes to get there. They're a fair distance apart. We're at Obijigo Elementary.
Happy Earth Day to you. We'll now have students and staff take their classes over and clean up the schoolyard.
Getting ready to go outside and do our Earth Day cleanup. Kind of exciting. This is my 3rd year here. I started out as the grade 6 teacher. Last year I taught grade 7, and this year I'm teaching a 7-8 split.
3 bags, you can beat 3 bags. All right, let's go as fast as we can.
Chief and Council funded this gym in its entirety, and some of our private corporations. It was not funded by INAC. There's upkeep in a school, right? And the funding we get is one-time funding. It's, meant to build the school, but there really is no ongoing capital costs for maintenance of the school. I mean, things shift and change with the seasons, depending on, whether it's a great big heavy snowfall. We might have to hire guys to quickly shovel off the roof of the school because the ground is level and the water seeps right under the doors in the spring melt. It's a lot of parent volunteers. The parents notice, the space that their children are learning in and ask me, how can we help? I just got a quote for the sand in this kindergarten playground as well as our other playground for the upper students. $6,000 to replace the sand on an annual basis. INAC doesn't fund those things. In our design, we were lucky enough to have some shaded space, but you'll see other schools providing full shade over their playgrounds and changing from the sand into kind of a plastic rubberized material And that's what they're laying down. They're eliminating sand in their playgrounds. They're eliminating costs. Again, it wasn't done initially. I don't know where the funding will come for. 40,000 was the quote I got to keep up with the other systems. In Kijik Bay, we have Initoigong Memorial School and a teaching staff of 9. There we do not have a full-time gymnasium because 10 years ago we accepted the funding we were given. And that per quota nominal roll number did not include square footage for a gymnasium. So the children there have to walk 5 minutes over to the complex, which is a building, but it doesn't have basketball hoops. It doesn't have the paintings on the floor to play dodgeball, any of the games. So the students there have to be quite creative in making spaces work.
All the kids play together at every grade level. We do stuff as a school rather than as a grade. So this is their birch project for the kindergarten class. They all get into doing their certain things. This is our environmental stewardship program where the kids are picking up garbage. This is a busy environment here. Like, it's so busy. One autistic child, one Down syndrome, and then we've got a variety of just fun kids. But they all move around here. Smart boards in all the classes. We've got iPads in this class. The tech is good. This is 5-6. And he's got a very diverse class in their learning levels. Joel's kids range in age and in maturity level a lot. They made cribbage boards for mom and dad for Christmas because cards are something we do here. It's a big thing. We wanted to help with math. That's a big win for us, right? Like, because now we got them counting and playing games. Nothing gets thrown away here. This is going to be turned into another garden. For citizenship, you just had to be a good person based on truth, right? So your teacher picks that. We've got a most improved kid, and we celebrate it every month. I tell the kids if they want dessert, they have to make them. So each class makes a dessert a week. But it's the only way to do it because I don't have enough hands, right? So they do a lot. The little kids normally make Jell-O. The bigger kids make like apple crisp or blueberry crisps and stuff like that. And we teach, and I use the blueberry crisp and apple crisp as a science lesson. Using an old school apple peeler as a screw, so it's part of my simple machines when we talk simple machines. We make cakes, and then we write books about making cakes. And I sell them back to the parents for fundraising. And we've got books on birds, but honestly, they've come a long way. And this is just some of the fun stuff that the kids do. And honestly, it's fun for us too. We do everything that normal schools do, we just do it better here.
In operating 3 schools, my furthest school is in Whitefish Bay, and this is Morris Thomas Memorial Christian School. And it was built, a dream of Morris Thomas. 20 years ago, 24 plus years ago, he decided he needed a school in his community for his children. Prior to that, the children in Whitefish Bay were being transported to Kijik Bay by boat, and in the winter by skidoo. So he decided that no, we needed to have our own school. So smaller school, 30 students there and 3 teachers, and they operate on a Christian curriculum.
And we started off with just this part here. This is our 1, 2, 3 classroom. We have 16 in the main learning center. We have 8 for the 1, 2, 3s, and we have 8 for JKSK. So we use the phonics system for our reading for our grade 1s. They're using literature, they're using books. It's not just the internet that they're using to balance all of it out.
Another significant piece that we're able to bring to our students this year is the birch syrup and the whole practice behind. Our elders remember drinking that medicine water, and so we're beginning to teach our students how to bring that back. So in each of our schools, the students are collecting the sap on a daily basis.
So this is what we got.
Boiled.
And we filled it up to here. And this is all we got after it's
That's 90 to 1.
boiled down, and this is what we got left. Yeah. We've actually been gathering it at 9:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock, lunchtime, just before, no, 2:30, and that's where we get our 6 liters from. Yeah, the kids did all that. They even drilled. They even did the drilling themselves. They bought their own containers, the recyclable containers from home, and that's what they're using to collect the sap.
It's exciting. It's a lot of hard work, and they're learning things. You know, maybe they're not excited about math, but when we're talking to them about liters of sap, suddenly, you know, learning is happening and they think they're just playing with trees. So that's pretty neat. I'm encouraged by working parents. I'm encouraged because the children see that. The children see the dedication of getting up, having a work ethic, and going every day to have a purpose in our community. The children begin to aspire to work in those same careers. Yet, some of our families are struggling. And so I'm also wondering about our youth and who's supporting them. They're going off to post-secondary and they are in a strange place amongst strange people and they have to struggle with that. I wonder, when do we begin to support and how do we support their transition?
The youth do hold leadership within them, and with that I believe that they could overcome whatever they are dealing with. I care about empowering the youth of Lac Seul. We are a strong community, I know that, and I think it would help them benefit a lot in the future and growing up. As youth chief, I am very big on connectivity, and I believe that having a strong connection to everything would help us pursue a better and greater future as First Nation. And I believe that Heartspeak could be a good vehicle for us.